Good evening, everybody. This is Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and you are watching Ramblin' with Rusty. Tonight we are doing a special housing tour for the All Hearts Housing Contest for the Gaming Council. This is a re-recording of the original tour because I forgot to switch the feed to my game screen. So, we'll be going at this just alone and by ourselves tonight. And of course, the first thing I got to do is go copy out the addresses so that I can take you where we're going. And let's see if I can find it. Let's see, housing contest, of course. Now, for those of you who are watching this because you don't have time to go tour the houses yourself, ballots will be due no later than the end of the day, February 15th. And this contest, the voting is open for all members of TGC's Discord. So head on over to the Discord Housing Contest text channel and grab your copy of the ballot. So our first house tonight is going to be by Kitty Pride for Team Red Roses in the in-room category. Okay, what do we... Oh, we got something weird going on here. Here we go. Off to Kitty Pride's house. Part of the Team Red Roses in the Tier 1 in-rooms category. And she has entered, as we can see, the St. Delenn penthouse over in Vivek City in Vardenfell. And looking around, we see she's done just a little bit of work to make it look really good in here. And we have Ember and Jacarn, of all people, taking a bath together while rose petals fall from the ceiling. Alrighty, that's Kitty Pride's house, the St. Delenn penthouse in Vivek City of Vardenfell, part of Team Red Roses. Next, we'll be jumping over to Timberwolf JC's in-room. Also, on behalf of... What did I do here? Also on behalf of Team Red Roses, just as soon as I can get my mouse to do what I want it to do. That is not right. Control C, Control V, there we go. And as we see here, Timberwolf has entered the Ancient Acre Berth, located in Gonfalon Bay over in High Isle, one of the newest houses in the game. And he's put some real thought and effort into this. We got the lovely flower carpet, some Christmas cookies and ale, a couple of mirrors, and a little bathing area. All right. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is Timberwolf JC's in-room, Tier 1. The Ancient Anchor berth in Gonfalon Bay of High Isle. Next, we will be jumping over to Range 116's in-room, also on behalf of Team Red Roses. And as we can see, he has entered the Ebony Flaskin room located in Ebonheart City in Stone Falls. And we got some lilies and some plant life going on in this end room. Okay, well, there's not much more to look at here. We do have this picture, though, that I almost forgot about. And that is Range 116's in-room, the Ebony Flask in-room in Ebonheart. And that is the final entry in our Tier 1 category. So we'll be moving on to Tier 2 and visiting Twimick's place. And he has also entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. And he has entered Captain Margot's place, located in Daggerfall of Glenumbra. And again, we have some rose petals on the ground. And here we have Jakarn and I don't recognize her, but we have Jakarn and his little lady rolling around on the floor, in the floor. We have the pool waiting, fire in the fireplace, a couple of mirrors. And that about wraps it up for Twimick's place. So we will move on to the next house. Mythgard 1967's place. Also a Tier 2 small home entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. So Mythgard has a bit of a busy place going on here. And let's see. Oh, you can see I've already been here. And we'll have a look around. Got some butterflies, some books, lots and lots of flowers, fire in the fireplace. And we'll go check out what's going on upstairs here. Working our way through here, a little bathroom and the bedroom with, well, it looks like some purple leaves falling there. And moving on to the next place in line, we are headed to Lafzara's house. Final entry in the Tier 2 category. On behalf of Team Moldy Roses, our first entry on behalf of that team. Lafzara has entered the Twin Arches, located in southern Bankrai, I think, if I remember right. And we have a few things going on here. Let's see, a little dressing area for their character. And that's about all there is here. Yep, so that concludes our tour of Lafzara's house. And next we will be jumping to Ryu Kitten Me. Are You Kitten Me? A little bit of a pun on the name there, but definitely a little fun. So Are You Kitten Me is the lone entry in Tier 3 Medium and has entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. And RU has entered Domus Frasticus, located in northeastern Craglorn, near the Ethereal Archive Delve. Just a bit of work going on here. Lots and lots of flowery trees. And we come over here and we see Casca's got a friend. And she doesn't look too impressed with him, so he's probably not a very good boyfriend. And moving on into the house, we'll head upstairs first. You can see that this is a very brightly lit home with quite a bit of greenery and vines worked into it. And then we'll go ahead and go back downstairs and check out the downstairs. And again, lots of vines and curtains. Some clockwork counter. And a nice little bench there. Oh, and look at that, a little bunch of hearts on a mantelpiece. Okay, that concludes our tour of RU's house. A lot of work gone into this one. Well worth her impending victory. Our next stop will be at Bonnerfide's house, entered on behalf of Team Moldy Violets. And the first entry in our Tier 4 category, Large Homes. And Bonnerfide has entered the Antiquarian Alpine Gallery, located in southern western Skyrim, the southern part of it, tucked away in a little mountain valley. And how typical of Skyrim, it's raining today as we come here to visit. And we'll here and see what's in the backyard. So we got their crafting area here. And some more crafting, a little bit of an extension going on. And we got some stuff up here on the hill that I'm not sure we can actually get over there to see his Indric, but it's there. Through here we got the baby fawn, a little Daedric altar going on, and of course a bonfire and a witch's altar there. From here, we're going to head on inside the house. And I'll back out just a little bit so we can get a better view. And we see some dungeon trophies hanging on the pillars. A couple of loot boxes. A nice big basket. And this massive little gem here. And some more dungeon trophies. And we'll head on upstairs. And we'll come over here and we'll find that he's got a little bit of a bedroom setup started here. Started piling up some loot there, it looks like. Well, that concludes the tour of this particular Alpine Antiquarians Gallery. And this is bona fide on behalf of Team Moldy Violets, I'm sorry. So if you like this one, go ahead and give him a vote. Next we'll be heading over to Zychek's 022's house. And I know I'm pronouncing that right. Or not pronouncing that right, excuse me. I know I flubbed that up somehow there. He is also a tier 4 house entered on behalf of Team Moldy or Team Red Roses. I'm just having all kinds of trouble keeping my facts straight tonight. And he has also entered the Antiquarians Alpine Gallery. And wow, it got dark fast. It is now nighttime. I bet you he's got an hourglass hidden around here somewhere. got a few statues in the yard, and we'll go up in here, and oh, look at that. We'll turn that off so we can get a nice, good view of this whole area here. A lot of work putting these walls in, making it look really nice. And we'll go ahead and turn that back on, and we'll shut this door because, you know, who wants to let all the heat out? And some mystic lights, and up here we have a bit of a crafting zone so he can take care of his business. And we'll come around here and we can see over here he's got the banker and a merchant. Okay, and he's got this beautiful work with this gazebo. Moving on out here to the backyard, where you got an ethereal light well. Okay, I forget who this is, but that's another statue out of the reach, and another light well. It's a lot of work getting those lined up right. So, now we'll go on inside, have a look around. And as you can see, well, we come right in, there's a treasure chest. And as it turns out, he's hidden the door. So we can't get back out, we're trapped, oh no. That's okay though, because this was a lot of work lining up all these walls. Yeah, oh, and in here we have a bit of a kitchen area. And come on out here. And we got the bunk room for the kids. Close the door again. And we'll head upstairs. We got an empty space under the stairs. What I like to call the mother-in-law's cottage there, and some more tables. This is a lot of work went into this, and it's looking really good. And we'll close that. And so that means he's got the entire upstairs closed off, and that's okay. Got a bit of a bathroom going on here. Master bedroom. So that actually takes care of this house. That's the end of this tour. So we will head on to the next house, entered by Lazuriani, or Laz as she likes to be called, who has entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. And she has entered the Eleanor Crest Townhouse, located in the city of Eleanor in Somerset. She's done quite a bit of work here. We got carpets all over or curtains all over the place. And we forgot to go check out this room over here. A little bit of a bar going on. wedding chapel with a dragon overlooking it. Okay, and heading on upstairs. We have her little crafting area here. And up here we have her master bedroom. Or should we say master retreat. Just slide those bookcases over in front of the stairway and no children allowed. Okay, moving over to the other side, we have a library. It almost looks like you should be able to get back there behind that bookshelf. But that is really much bigger than it looks. So, we'll just kind of have a look around here, and then we'll head outside to the back porch. And you can see she's put in some work on the outside here. And is that a waterfall up there? I do believe it is. Okay, let's see, and we got somebody in there that didn't survive the war, it looks like. A lot of work went into placing these plants around. And we see Ember here. And there's Ember again. Let's see if we can get a good view of what's out here. Not really. But she did do a bunch of work out there. Okay. Well, that concludes our tour of Laz's house. And let's see, is that would be the no, we have one more entry in the tier 4 category. Junius 77, who has also entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. Remember, with over 3.1 million in gold on the line here, in this contest, your vote is important. So take yourself over to TGC's Discord, which would be at discord.gg/TGC, and remember to vote before the 15th. Okay, Junius has entered the Gorn Estate, located in Glenumbra, if I remember right. Or not Glenumbra, Grotwood. Boy, me and my facts today just can't keep them straight. And so we got some interesting stuff going on in here. There's that section of the house. And let's go see what's in the next section. We got the moon-blessed pool. There's a little bit of a sitting and bathing area, it looks like. Just somewhere to relax and chill out. And we'll head on back out this way. And we'll just follow this path and see where it leads us. I'm pretty sure it'll take us over to that little wedding chapel we looked down on, even though it doesn't really look like it should, but it will. See, and here's where we go underneath. Oh, and I almost left the path, going underneath the tree to get into this little wedding chapel, where the priest appears to be preparing to marry himself. The bride and groom seems to be missing. So, don't know what to tell you. Alright, that's it for Junius 77's Gornar Estate. The fourth and final entry in the large homes category on behalf of Team Red Roses. Next, we will be heading to Auntie's house in the notable homes category. And she has entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. And as we can see, Auntie has entered the princely Dawnlight Palace. Quite a large estate, actually, with a lot of courtyard. All right, here we are, and we're just going to kind of peer around here and see what we can see before heading inside. Because for some reason I just tend to get lost inside sometimes. We got the crafting area going on over here. And you can see Auntie's been hard at work to get that woodworking station. And moving on into the next courtyard. See a little more crafting going on. A bit of a sitting area, it looks like. Or just a shrine. And her target dummy out there. And there's another one. Heading down here we have our always lost explorer. And what looks like a homemade way shrine. How cool is that? Looks like it would fit right into anywhere in the game. So now we'll head back inside here. A lot of stairs coming back up this way. So, we're going to come on in here and have a look at this grand hall. Or is that great hall? Quite a bit of work went into this, you can tell. looking very nice. And we'll come take a look out over here. Before coming back down here, and we will head over to check out the upstairs after we check out these last two rooms down here. And we got our little bit of a kitchen going on. You know, I hate to be the guy that has to tap that keg. We got some meat roasting in the oven. And we'll head on over here. Where we can go upstairs. And get a nice view of this from this angle. Little viewing platform. And we got the main bedroom, master suite. A lot of nice work with tapestries in here. And the master bath over here, or second master bath, I should say, since there was one in the master suite. And we'll come on up here, and another little viewing platform where we can get a view of the downstairs. Before heading back towards the exit, and another little stair foyer here. And that would conclude the tour of Auntie's Princely Dawnlight Palace, entered on behalf of Team Red Roses. Next, we will be jumping to Reverend Judge's Place, entered on behalf of Team Moldy Violets. Also a notable home. And it is the Bastion Sanguinaris, which, as I recall, is located in the Greymore Cavern, which would be under Western Skyrim. And we have us a flesh Atronach here. Oh no, that's not the flesh Atronach. That's one of those stone husks. And we start right out with a bit of a crafting zone. We go down here, a little place for the master to kick back and gloat. Maybe he relaxes that way. So we'll jump out here and take a look at this. And we can see that he is beat. Oh, let's see. I think that was Molag Bal. But that doesn't look right. That's not Molag's weapon there. And moving on around, there's our perpetual lost explorer again. Got a couple of things up here. Some void crystals and a nice little pond. And we'll head over here and head back along here. Where we have a vampiric war drum. What's it? Yeah, I didn't hear anything there, so must not have been all that important. And here's some more of the crafting zone. And as you can see, I kind of skimmed over it before, but there's all the crafting tables. And all of the merchants and whatnot. And hidden up here, behind all this mist, we have a few pets. And a statue of Boethia. And we'll head on inside. And a few more trophies going on. And we'll head out here. Quite the little setup he's got going on in here. Ooh, some moldy giant cheese. I bet that smells good for all of his vampire friends. Ah, a little bit of his loot stash. Here's where we keep dinner, I suppose. And a story stone area. And a nice long drop to your death down there. We'll just scoot on back here. Missed that broken gravestone almost. Crypt door from High Isle. Wonder where the crypt is to go with it. Maybe we're standing in it. There's a thought for you. And his little audience chamber for telling his people what to do. Now we'll head on back inside to take a look at the secret room. So we got a bit of a hodgepodge of stuff going on here. Suspension of gravity, somebody suggested earlier. It kind of looks like maybe there's a bit of an explosion or something going on in here. Somebody had a temper tantrum, that's it. Alright, and here we have the secret hideaway for the reclusive vampire who doesn't want people to find him. And some great use of dungeon trophies going on in here. Really kind of makes you wonder if you want to go on. chest, some more dungeon trophies. Kind of a nice little master bedroom hidden out up here in the attic. Well, that concludes our tour of Revenant Judge's Bastion Sanguinaris. The final entry in the housing tour, and the final entry for Team Moldy Violets. Don't forget to vote, ladies and gentlemen. All ballots are due in the feedback box of TGC's Discord no later than the end of the day, February 15th. Enjoy your Valentine's Day week.